Hey folks, this is Rainer here from Trading with Rainer. So for those of you who are new to this weekly analysis of mine, I'll say welcome. Alright, so basically what I do is a weekly analysis for the pairs I'm looking at for the coming week, and looking at how I would identify or exploit opportunities to catch a swing or perhaps catch a trade for the coming week. So this will be weekly analysis for the 6th of July, and today the first pair I'll be covering is the dollar yen. So looking at the dollar yen again, I would like to reaffirm my bullish take on it, and because we can see that first we have this impulse move here, alright. So in recent weeks we have this correction or retracement, some might call it, and right now it looks like price is set to test the 103 level in the coming weeks. So how do I know whether the retracement has ended? So one tool I would like to use actually to know whether a retracement has ended on the trend is, what I'll do is, looking at this daily chart, we can actually draw a retracement trend line, right? See, draw a line down, and looking at it somewhere on, I would say, middle of the 20 plus of June, price actually closed above this trend line. So when it closed above, my take on it was that the retracement has ended, and I should actually be looking for longs to get long once this retracement trend line has ended. So yep, that explain my bullish bias. Also, not forgetting that on the weekly chart we have this thing what we call the railroad track. Alright, see, when price closed bearishly down, and the next candle is followed by a huge bullish momentum. Some people, they call it the railroad track, and if you combine both candlestick pattern together, what you get is actually a pin bar, a bullish pin bar in fact, something like this. Thus, my bullish take on the dollar yen. So let's see if we can find any levels to take note of. So looking at the 4-hour chart, I would say if price were to retrace back toward this area here, we can potentially look for long opportunities. Alright, here. And yep, that's for the dollar yen. So next chart I'll look at is the euro dollar. So for the euro dollar, I've been saying a couple of weeks back that, please pay attention to this high probability candlestick pattern, which is called the engulfing pattern. So basically, my definition of the engulfing pattern is that the body engulfs the prior body of the candlestick. Alright, engulf the prior body. That is my definition of a engulfing pattern. Alright, doesn't have to engulf the entire highs and lows of the entire candle, but just the prior body. So one example is this candlestick here. Alright, this is actually a nice engulfing because it engulfs the prior highs and lows, but it's okay, never mind. How about this candlestick where it only engulfs the body like this? It engulfs the body of the prior candlestick, but it did not engulf the high of the candlestick. So looking at this, see how many engulfing patterns we can identify here on the euro dollar. 1 here, 2 here. Well, this did not engulf the body totally, so I'll skip this. This, no, also 3 here, 4 here, 5, and we have 6, and now 7. This was called out to you guys 2 weeks ago. Alright, look at this engulfing pattern. Furthermore, it has a confluence of the round figure at the 132 and resistance level. So again, I really hope some of you caught this engulfing pattern here. Alright, look, price is now tanked down and it looks set to test the 1275 level. Alright, so some of you who are in this trade, right, probably be up around, I would say, 300 pips. And for those of you who would not want to risk such a huge amount, because the initial risk is actually about, I would say, close to 300 pips. There are other ways whereby you can actually enter short the trade, because you know that you have a bearish bias when price form this engulfing pattern. So 1 or 2 ways you can actually to short this setup is go to the 4-hour chart, and I'll teach you a simple trick on how to actually go short with the higher time frame analysis. Alright, so looking at this, right, I'll plot this support resistance level because I know that price formed a bearish engulfing pattern on the weekly chart. So previous support now turn resistance. Alright, so what I can do is when price break down the support level, I'll place a sell limit order here. Alright, and my stops go above here. Okay, so same thing again, price form another previous support now turn resistance. I'll place a sell limit order here with my stops above the previous swing high. Alright, this worked out well as well. And for here, I don't really consider this a support because it's only one touch. But for those of you who consider this a support, again, you can place a sell limit order when price touch the previous support turn resistance. Your stops go above the swing high. All these 3 setup will yield profits. Alright, so for those really aggressive one who just simply sell, your risk reward ratio is I would say it's tremendous right now. So this will be one of the ways whereby you guys can adopt this methodology to have a short setup. Alright, but this is only taking into account the higher time frame analysis, alright, because we have the higher time frame analysis from the weekly chart that signals that we have a bearish engulfing pattern. Thus what we can do is go down to the 4-hour chart and look for the setup I mentioned earlier. Looking at the pound dollar, similar story again. We have another engulfing pattern galore, right? Actually, I did post this on my chart talk. Okay, so if those of you who didn't catch it, I'll repeat here again. Another engulfing pattern. I would say it's another one here. Another one, the reason one is here, another one here, another one here. See again, price just, how to say, you just love this pattern. So do take note of engulfing pattern in future, especially at significant area like support resistance level, because these patterns are really very significant and a high probability setup if you ask me. But look at the pound dollar, things seems to be worse than the euro dollar, because price has broke the 150 level, right? So you'll be now set to test this support level here if it can hold. If not, we'll be expecting price to actually go down further towards the next logical level will be the 143 level, which is here. So do take note of this pair. Again, you have a short bias now, so you can actually adopt the methodology on how to short using the euro dollar method I spoke of earlier. This methodology can actually be applied to all time frame or pairs. Alright, so let's see if we have another pair to discuss, and perhaps okay, a short one will be the EURUSD. Right, so basically look at this, we are at a very interesting level right now for the EURUSD. Right now, we are actually at the 144 level. Alright, and notice how price has tested this level once. Alright, price barely touched here, so consider it twice. And right now it's at 144 again. And price actually consolidating at this level. So it could either be taking a breather before it propel higher upwards, or price could actually be what we call it a distribution at this stage, whereby the smart money is actually selling to the retails at this level. So I do not know which way it's going to go. It could go up or go down. I'll just let price action dictates where you would like to go. Right? So looking at the daily chart, we can actually see like some form of wedge pattern is actually forming. Right? So slightly higher highs, but price seems to be controlled by the resistance level at 144. If price were to break down this wedge pattern, then I guess we can conclude that price intends to go lower. Right? So just keep a lookout on this pair, as price action right now is consolidating, so I'll be staying out on the sidelines for the Euro Aussie. So I hope you guys actually found this video analysis useful. Alright, if you guys would like more of this, you can actually go down to my website at www.tradingwithrainer.com and sign up for my free newsletter. So basically I provide free weekly insights. Every week I'll provide a chart talk, and once in a while I write up articles on trading. So with that, I wish you guys good luck and good trading. Alright, remember, you'll never trade alone when you're trading with Rainer. Thank you.